The third aspect is Kriya. Kriya, Kriya basically means the expression. The word Kriya means expression. So, in basic term, it means the physical expression to describe a particular tala. Let's say T tal. T tal, the physical expression of describing a particular tala is the tali khali method. This tali khali method is the kriya. Let's say a particular tar. For example, let's take Keherwa. Da get ten da de dim da ten din da ten den da ten din. This is one form of Keherwa. So there are two beats. The khali beat shows shows the part in which baya is not used, and the tari beat is the part which shows that their baya is used. That way, that way. Then you know, then la, then da, then da, then da. This is the physical expression which is required to showcase a particular kala. What we have learned so far, kal means the time. There are subdivisions of kal. Marg is the flow of the time. Kriya is the physical expression to depict a line. The kriya to watch, to see. Let's, for example, the kriya to know a particular time. Let's say 4 o'clock. The kriya to know a particular time at 4 o'clock is to look at the watch. This is kriya. We look at the watch. We shift our view towards where the watch is. Let's say this is the watch. Okay, it's 5:10. It's 5:10 right now. So the kriya of me looking back, looking at the watch, looking at the clock, and looking at the time. This is called kriya. The expression of watching, looking back, watching it. This is called kriya. If I had been wearing a watch on my wrist, I would have lifted my wrist, looked at twisted it towards my face, looked at it, looked at the watch, and this would have been the kriya, or the physical expression of viewing the time, or the physical expression of time. This is kriya. Similarly, if we are in the musical presentation, if I'm playing, or if I'm reciting a particular tala, the clap movements, the clap and the tani and the khali movement, or the clap movement, shows the physical expression to understand a particular tala. So this is called kriya. This is called kriya. Now comes anga. Anga, like previously I had said that a tala is the structure of the tala plays a very important role in creating its constituents. So anga, as a word suggests, is structure. Every living organism requires a body part. Whether it is even an amoeba, it requires a body part. A plant requires a body part: stem, leaves, root, fruit, everything. All of this are part of a plant or a living organism's body. Human also requires its body part, such as arms, hands, legs, head, torso, everything. These are all part of our body. These are all part of the living organism called human. This is the body part of a human. Similarly, Taal also requires body part. Let's say we are practicing, for example, we are practicing this concept of Teen Tala. For Teen Tala, the variations or the divisions or subdivisions of the Tala is called Bhag or Vibhag. These Bhag or Vibhag are the structure of the Tala. Therefore, it is not wrong if I say that these Bhag or Vibhag are the body parts of Taal. So, when we say these bhag or vibhags are the body parts of tala, thus it becomes the anga of tala because ang means body part. So, al is the body part, and if you are studying this tal, let's say teen tal, so each vibhag or bhag or vibhag becomes the ang of that tal. In respect to teen tal has four vibhags on four vibhags, which is four ang, char ang, four vibhags. Each vibhag consists of four matras, 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Teen tal is a time cycle of 16 beats. 16 beats. Divided into 4, each beat, each phase consists of 4 matras. Each phase is called vibhag. Each vibhag represents the ang or the body part of that tala. Point 5. Graha. The graha can be denoted as the starting point of a composition. Let's say we are about to sing a song. Let's say Lajja Gane. Lajja Gale song has been sung. Now, if Lajja Gane is to be sung on the beat, as in like on the first beat, we know that Sam is the first beat of Sam is considered to be the first beat of the of a rhythmic time cycle. So Sam is the first beat of the rhythmic time cycle. Now, if we were to sing Lagja Gane from the first beat, so the composition, the beginning of the composition will be from the sun. This becomes the graha. This is the graha of the compositions. So Lagja Gale's graha means it is the point in which the musical composition is starting. This is the graha. Now there is a particular term to showcase this sort of compositions. If a composition starts from a sum, it is called samagra. Or the composition is starting from the sum, which is the first beat. So if the composition is starting from the first beat, it is called samagra. Now there are two types of graha. The samagra, which is starting from the first. The vishamagra. There are subdivisions of vishamagra, but on general term, the vishamagra means composition which is not starting or ending from the first beat, or both. Composition which is not starting or ending from the first beat is called Vishamagra. Vishamagra is the composition that is starting from the first beat. Vishamagra is the composition that is not starting from the first beat, or starting or ending from the first beat. Now, Vishamagra has two divisions, the Atit and Anagat. Atit is the one in which the composition ends after the sum, and Anagat is the one in which the composition ends before the sound. An example of Anagat is there are many Anagats that you can listen to. On YouTube, there are a lot of maestros, ustadjis, maestros who have played a lot of anagats. One of the famous anagat of Farokhabad is, let's say, Teen Taal. For better understanding, let's recite this on Tali Khali. I'm reciting this on Tali Khali. Drut. The mark is Drut. Na din din na din din na din din na din din. Why the middle? The dinner get with the dinner get without the bound at the ground without a day. That is the Naka. Again, duck. Let's describe this. The Tala is Teen Tal. The mark is Grut. The Kriya is Tali Khali. The Ang is the 4 divisions. Teen Tali. This is the Vibhags are Teen Tali and 1 Khali. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The Khali is in the middle. It's on the 3rd Vibhag, and the 4th Vibhag is again time. So na din din na din na din na ka din na. Since this is Drut, the difference between one Vibhag and the other one is just 1 beat. Okay? Na din na din na din na ta din na din na din na. Now the composition is dak 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 dak. As you can see, this is ending before the song. As I reach the song, the composition is just ended. Now the composition, let's play this. Composition of Haribashkara. So this concludes about 5 elements of Dasa Pranas. In the next episode, we're going to finish up the rest of the 5 episodes, the 5 elements of Dasa Pranas. And after that, we are going to learn a small Laikari exercise. And after that, we will start off with a Qaida based on one of those Latat. Okay? Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for your time. I hope you guys are enjoying learning this those who wish to learn Indian classical music, tabla or dasan in the ancient art form of Karishya Parampara, you can contact us from the description. The detail of our academy is mentioned at the end of this video. Also, there's one more thing that I would like to bring to you on notice, that in any way or in any way, I'm not trying to discourage you from not learning from a guru. It is extremely important to learn from a guru. No matter what you do, no matter where you are, if you have the access to learn from a guru, do learn from one. Because like the ancient said, ancient phrase is, Guru bin gyan amari power. In order to be knowledgeable, you need to derive knowledge from the knowledge. So, if you have the access to learn from a guru, good guru, then go ahead, learn. Alright, with this, let's end episode number 59. And let's meet tomorrow, same time. Once again, thank you all for joining.